What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Broken Bow Gaming. I am Broken Bow, and today we're going to attempt to try and get in and uh, we're going to try some solo rust building. I'm just going to pick a random spot and we're going to go in and go from there. See what we can run into. We may run into some people that are already playing on this server. If we do, great. We may get some great interactions. But I'm looking forward to see what we have going for us today. Uh, with that being said, let me try to get in here. It's not letting me in for some reason. It just doesn't want to load in. It keeps kicking me out. I'll keep you guys on the welcoming screen until we can get in and get set up and ready to go. I've really enjoyed making these videos. I know I've been MIA for a while and I don't have a whole lot of videos out. I don't get to put out as many videos as I'd really like to. But yeah, life. I'm going to try to do better though. I want to get some good videos out there for you guys, and you guys please just bear with me. I know some of my videos are okay, and then another one we were having some internet issues. It's going to be hit or miss. I'm trying new things and trying to figure other things out. I'm a part of a great community that they do their best to try to help me out when they can. So we're just going to keep trucking and keep trying. That's all we can do. I know the last time I tried to do a stream, we had Jen with us, and guys, I apologize for that video. We just couldn't get the internet to work. I was lagging so bad it wasn't even funny. I had been told that my stream was lagging 5 minutes behind on what I was doing, and we just had a lot of technical issues. But I am trying. I am trying. So um, I I just ask that you guys bear with me. We're eventually going to get everything set up the way it needs to and get everything working right. I can't spend a whole lot of time tonight, but I did want to try to get something something out for you guys just to say thank you, and I greatly appreciate you guys. I know a lot of you guys are that watch my videos are from Vast's community, and you guys are just phenomenal. I love you guys. Y'all are a great group of friends to have, and I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate Vast and his community, and I appreciate you guys sharing the love and showing the love. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and hop in here and see how tonight is going to treat us. Alright, so again, I know I'm spawning into a base. Um, we're just going to take what I've got, and I'm going to, well, I'll just keep it with us. We'll go through building a base. I don't think I have a whole lot on me. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot, so that'll be alright. We'll just go through a basic base build, see what we can get into. See if we can run into any of our guys on the server tonight. See where do you guys think we should go? I'm kind of thinking maybe somewhere up here up in the desert somewhere maybe. I really like to have trees trees around. You know, let's do this. Let's see if I can find a little mini helicopter. Let's see if we can just find us a good little place to start our build at. Gotta make sure I'm actually running towards a road. Sort of, kind of am. Let's see. We'll run this way. See if we can find something. I'm not, by no means am I the best at this game, but I do enjoy this game a lot, and so you're gonna catch me probably stuttering and stammering. I'm gonna do my best to not do that, but we know how things go. Let's not do a scrappy. I want to actually be able to see what we've got underneath us. I don't have an axe on me, but what we can do is, if we happen to see a crate or something around through here, let's see if I can get an axe, and we'll start gathering some wood while we're running around. I know I'm kind of cheating a little bit tonight, just keeping everything I've got with me, but it'll be okay since we're just going to do a base. And what I'll do is, if I can get to a good spot and start a starter base, I'll drop everything except for what I've picked up on the side of the roads so far, and see what we can do from kind of going from the start, from the very beginning. I hope everything is going all right, audio-wise and everything. Of course, I'm not going to know until after we watch this, so we'll see. We'll just see what the game's got for us today. I hope everybody's having a great Thanksgiving holiday. By the time you guys see this video, it's probably going to be either right at the day of Thanksgiving or just before. So I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys eat your fill, and just remember, guys, be thankful for everything we've got. You know, we're all very lucky. And remember, it could always be worse. Excuse me. You guys may hear me coughing just a little bit. My family just had strep, and we just got over it, and I still seem to have that cough, and I can't get rid of it. But the family and everything, that's a plus. That's a good thing. Not going to complain about that. It could always be worse. We're going to keep that. We need that pick for later, especially for when we're trying to pick up these nodes. So hopefully we can get us a good spot. We're already finding some pretty decent stuff running around through here, so that's a great thing. Let's see what else we may be able to find. We'll probably scrap these bodies. Excuse me. I'm just running the road right now, hoping to see a scrappy, a mini copter. Hopefully we don't have to go too far before we find one. One thing you guys got to keep in mind, we've got bears and hogs and other things like that that's running around. So we're gonna have to keep a close eye out, make sure something like that doesn't happen where something runs up at us and gets us before we're prepared for it. Might help if I'm trying to skin it to use the axe instead of you know my gun. That would be kind of helpful. Put that back there. Let's see. We need to keep. We're gonna keep this. I'm gonna move this over there. We'll leave everything else like this for now. Opened us up a little bit of room. We're gonna be some loot goblins tonight and just kind of run around, see what we can find. We need to use that knife next time we skin something. We can scrap some of this stuff. We're not really going to need all of this for what we're going to be doing tonight, so hopefully we can, like I said, hopefully we can find us a decent spot before it gets too dark. I may end up just having to go with that scrappy and hope that whatever direction I choose to fly, we find something decent. Let's see, hopefully we'll keep running just a little bit more. If we can't find something, then I may come back to the scrappy. We don't need that. Let's put that over there. We can scrap that, and we can scrap that as well. Pick up this wood. I'm a very OCD type player. I'm one of those. I don't like having empty pockets. I've got to have everything full before I'm happy, and then I go and dump it all and do it again. So we'll see. Oh, we got some wolves. There's one. They usually are in a 2 to 3 pack. So let's see. We're gonna need this meat. Let's see. We're gonna have to move some stuff around. Let's see what we can move over here. Let's put that over there. Let's put this over there. Put that over there. This can go there. We can put the wood over there for now. We really need to keep that over here so that way as we pick it up, it'll go with what we need. We need the animal fat. We need the meat. Don't need those two. We'll leave those laying out. Let's see. Put the fat over here because I believe we put some fat over there already. So it should auto pull there. Just put that there. And let's keep trucking, guys. Let's see. Still not seeing anything. And they usually are spawning all over the place. We've ran into 2 scrappies already. It's already getting dark, kind of hard to see. We may just run on foot until it gets more daylight. We're coming up to Outpost now. I'd really like to be going the other way. I want to try to get out here, kind of towards the desert. I like to be kind of right in the middle of all my resources. We're just gonna go. We're gonna go right up here. We'll try to go over here by the abandoned military base. We'll see if we've got anything over there. it's kind of looking like a good place to be. Actually, I take that back. We may actually go over here to be by the gas station. So let's see. I need to go to I-10. So we're running in the right direction. We'll just run this way and see what we can run into. Turn my little flashlight on. I don't know. I don't know about everybody else, but I know it's starting to get cold here. We actually got a small little snow chance. Excuse me. We've got a small little snow chance through from tonight all the way into Thursday night. So hopefully we may get our first snowfall of the year this week. I'm excited about that, but at the same time, I don't want a whole lot of snow. I like just a little bit, but you know, with the occupation, the different occupations that I hold, I'd much rather it just be a nice, normal, uh, cool evening day with maybe just a dusting of snow. That would be ideal. We're running through the barn, so I can't have my gun out. Otherwise, I'll get blasted, and I've got to get out of range from them, so I don't get shot before my gun will get pulled back out, and we can have a flashlight to see. There we go. We're close enough now. There. Now we can see. I could be chopping up some of this wood as I'm running by it, but I'm wanting to try to find us a good place to be first. You guys have to excuse me. This is my first time ever making a solo video without having anybody to play with to help entertain, and so I'm a little nervous about it. Not sure exactly what to talk about, so I'm just trying to ramble on, I guess is the best word to look for. You know, it's definitely different for me when I'm so used to having other people with me and other people to talk to than what I'm used to. So we're definitely into uncharted territory for me. Excuse me. But I am going to try to make this video as entertaining as possible for you guys. I can hear some wolves, so may get a little jump scare or two from some wolves coming out and trying to say hi. We got some wolves somewhere behind us, it sounds like. Hopefully I'll be quick enough to... Oh, yep, see, there they are. We got one. There's another one down here somewhere. I don't want it to sneak up behind us. So let's leave that out for now. You guys can really see just how dark it can get when you're trying to grab resources or anything in the dark. It gets kind of difficult to do that. I can't tell. Did I knock the body down? I did. Just watch him fall. That's one of the downsides of running around with just a flashlight on your gun. Some people run around with the lantern on their head and the flame stick. I call it a flame stick. It's just a torch, but even the best thing really I would say to have is the night vision goggles. I really enjoy those. I like to craft those. Uh, we may uh, do something in the future with trying to go through and make the different types of resources and getting your night vision goggles and whatnot. I know we're getting pretty close to the end of the month, so everyone's starting to get ready for server wipe again and everything. So it's kind of a bad time for me to be just trying to make a starter base, but for somebody who is just getting into the game, you know, every month Rust does a server wipe, and you got to start all the way back over, and being able to put something up quick, fast, you could always go back and change it later, but just kind of starting out where you're constantly getting attacked from the wildlife, and you're in the PvE portion of the game where there are things out here that will try to kill you, and if you give them the chance, they will do that. So, giving yourself something to protect yourself with is better than nothing. You know, how quick can you be to pick up your resources, get you something built, and uh, start protecting yourself from the wildlife is definitely a very good start to learn and figure out the game. I've had great help in learning the game and learning how to craft and build, and uh, as you run into people on the servers, some of them will be quick to just, hey, I need to offload this. I don't need it. I already have a bunch of it. Here, take this. This is You can take it and learn it on your blueprint table, and you need help building a base. Let's help get you a base started. And I love this community for that sole purpose of everybody is willing to help everybody out, and it's just a great community to be a part of. Uh, there's one of the other animals you'll run across. So we've seen a bear, we've seen the wolves. Oh, I'm rubber banding. But as you get closer to the wildlife, or as they get closer to you, even they'll turn around and attack you. I'm not going to stop and harvest that one. I'm pretty sure we're getting close to where I want to be. Um, I think, where did it say we were going to go? I don't remember where we were going to go now. Uh, where's Oxums? Oh, we should be pretty close to Oxums here. There's abandoned supermarket with the ferry terminal. We may go up this way. The supermarket has some pretty good stuff. So does Oxums. Um, could have. Oh, there it is. Oxums. This is at I-10. So I think we might be in a pretty decent spot here. Let's try to. I changed my mind. If we find a good spot throughout here, we'll go with that, and just kind of see how see how we're feeling when it comes to the spot where I think we're in a good spot. My methodology for trying to find a good spot is I like to have decent amount of resources around me. Um, I like to try to be in the middle of all your resources. You know, especially on such a large map, if you can get close to something where you can go over there and go through a bunch of crates, go through barrels, and have a recycler near you, that's a very big help right there. Um, we're kind of in the right in the middle of uh, everything, but it's still going to be quite a distance. You can do it horseback, you can go by vehicle, you can go by helicopter, train, uh, to these different places to recycle, but you want to generally try to be close to something where you're not having to lug everything, and it takes just forever for you to be able to get what you need just to create what you need. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually try to get a little closer to the abandoned supermarket up here and see if we can't get uh, something going. Um, I lost my train of thought, guys. I apologize. I get scatterbrained sometimes. This would be a pretty decent flat spot to build. You're actually pretty close to the road too. When it gets closer to wipe, you want to try to stay away from the roads, just because there is a Bradley that runs the streets, and if your base is right next to the road, there's a good likelihood that you go kaboom. You know, as you guys will start to see, I really 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 enjoy uh, my explosives. I usually I usually uh, try to craft either the high velocity ammo that I got here. I like the high velocity explosive ammo. Uh, for me, that's just so much fun. I like watching things explode, and then the fireball that's left on the ground um, is very comical for me. It's just something I enjoy. So here we go. We found us a little helicopter over here by the supermarket. Um, let's see if we can actually get over here to the supermarket, um, and we'll check out the supermarket. See if we can check out some decent. See, there's the right down here's the supermarket. We've got the ferry over here. So I think what we might actually try to do is we'll just kind of build us something back over here, something we can take the road uh, down to, but it's not going to be too terribly far. I'd like to see some flatter land. We actually may go over here and try to build us back. We've got some railroad tracks right through here, um, but I'd like to be back here, kind of by the trees. Um, give us a good little. See if we can give us a good little spot to kind of be back over here, since we're not going to be too terribly far from the abandoned supermarket. There's the bandit. Is that bandit camp? I'm not sure. I'll have to look at my map, but I'm not going to look at it right now since I'm in the air. If I fall, I'm going to blow up right now, and I'd rather not do that. As fun as that may sound, got us a little something right here too. That's military. I think that's. Yeah, that's the abandoned military there. We're a lot further now than I wanted to be. Let's see. Let's try to go back without crashing. You guys actually may get to see me explode already. Uh, I I have exploded more times than I care to count when it comes to to trying to fly a helicopter. Uh, I've got some great people. Medusa, bless her, she tried to teach me how to fly, and I blew her up a time or two. Um, Eventually, I just decided that if I was going to explode, I'd rather explode with nothing on my person and not lose everything I need. Let's land right here. We're just going to call this right here a decent place. Um, we're going to be by some water, so that's a good thing. But we've got some trees here that we can... that almost was bad. Had to remember how to get off the helicopter. Let's put the fuel back in for now. Let's see. I believe we can actually build out here in the middle of this little pond or lake or whatever you want to call it. So we may try that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and craft us a blueprint. Uh, get get a spot opened up for that. We'll drop these bones. We don't need that. We don't need the skull. Let's move that over there. We've got some spots over here for that. So you're going to have to kind of bear with me. I have never built out here in the middle of a lake or pond before. So we're going to try something new. um, if I don't drown myself first. Oh. And I forgot to drop me a bag. So, guys, there we go. You get to see me drown myself trying to do something I've never done before. Uh, um, all right, let's see. Uh, let's just go ahead and uh, we'll go ahead and spawn back over here at the base that I was at. Uh, Mind you, I'm going to be running with nothing. We're going to have to go into the water to pick up my stuff. From what I've been told, this is actually the first time I've ever died in water. So this is going to be all new to me on if the bags float, if I have to swim down to the bottom to pick up all my stuff. I'm not really sure. Sorry, guys. I'm rubber banding right here. So we're just going to see how this goes. It's going to be a learning experience for me at least, and I'm glad that you guys get to be a part of that with me. I can't believe that I managed to drown myself with just one platform. That's a new one. Uh, as my mom would put it, I would have been locked in a shack and not allowed out for that right there. I am notorious for getting myself killed by the wildlife or by scientists. So we're gonna have to try to see if we can find the road. Of course, at first, we're definitely gonna have to find a road. Um, let's see if we can't get some something to wear clothes wise. You can pick up mushrooms and red berries and blueberries as you're running around the wild here to keep your health up and get you the fuel and energy that you need to be able to make it where you need to go or where you're wanting to go. So as we're running around, I'm gonna try to pick up as much of these berries and mushrooms as I can. As you guys can see, my health is not the greatest right now. Of course, that's what happens after you die and you spawn in. You've got to rebuild your health. I like having everything at 100%, and usually by the time I get down to about 88% like this, I'm stopping to eat or get something to drink or bring my health back up or my food, my energy, just because I I'm a weird person that does not like to have it very low. So we're gonna plant these seeds here, just so the next person that runs through here, they'll have plenty of berries growing around. It's gonna help them out. It'll help us out if we've got to run back through here. Yellow berries. That's a new one. I did not know there was yellow berries. Again, I'm still very, very new to this game, so there's a lot that I'm experiencing and learning that I did not know. Uh, so as we go through this, I'm excited. Oh, there's a pig. I've made the pig mad. It's an assassin hog. It's an assassin hog, and I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. See, the wildlife will get you. um, I like to call those Medusa's assassin pigs. When I first kind of come into this game, uh, I think I died 4 or 5 times to a pig, and then once I kind of got my bearings and got squared away on kind of what I was doing, I was helping Medusa out, and she allowed me to crash my helicopter, and it killed us. And I ended up spawning at a random beach, and just as I got up off the beach, there was a hog there, and that hog killed me. And ever since then, that's how the hogs have become known as Medusa's assassin pigs, was because of that hog right there. And I told her it was her getting revenge for me killing her with the helicopter, and that name has just kind of stuck for me ever since. So every time I see a hog, you'll hear me call him the assassin hog or Medusa's assassin pigs, and for me, that's kind of exactly what it is. Uh, it's it's a good little joke that I like to carry with me, and she's got the bears trained, she's got the hogs trained, and now she's got the wolves trained to get you. So you guys be mindful of Medusa's assassin pigs and her assassin bears. See, we found a horse, so we're gonna hopefully we'll get there fairly quick to go get our stuff, and we'll get back to attempting to try to build a base if I can keep from drowning myself again. There is no guarantees though. I hope I hope I can get this figured out. That way, the next I just jumped right off that horse. I hit the wrong button. At least it wasn't a motorcycle where I would have died, or a helicopter. I've done that a couple times where I've been flying around and I go to do something and I accidentally hit the space bar and I get launched from way up there in the sky and all you can do is just watch yourself hit the ground. But we're gonna attempt this again. We're gonna see if we can get back to our body, get everything picked up. Uh, there's my helicopter. You can see my little platform out there in the middle of the pond. See if the horse will go out there in the water. It does. That's great. Okay, so everything just kind of floats, which is great. Uh, let's get away from the platform. There we go. Okay, now let's try to get some of the stuff back here. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I could have just done this right here. I forgot that was an option. Okay, now let's put all this over there in the backpack. Don't really need the worm. Get rid of that stupid thing. Okay. Let's drop our rock. We don't need that. We're not going to need that anymore. I got meat, and I don't know how I received this meat. Interesting. Oh, it was because it was in my backpack, guys. I'm a little slow on the upkeep there. My bad. Let's get some clothes put back on so I'm not just running around in my boxers. Put this armor back on. Armor's great to protect you, but you also got to kind of be mindful when you get into the cold. You guys can see this here. I've got 10% protection from the cold with all this metal on me. I've got 16% radiation protection and 45% bite protection or attack protection. It's good to have, but when you're looking at the whole aspect of dealing with the cold, what I usually like to do is I like to get a winter jacket, these pants, a beanie, and then I'll wear another type of hat or something. And usually I get really good cold protection. Can't guarantee it all the time. Where did my blueprint go? Did I lose my blueprint down here in the water? That's a worm. I dropped my rock. I guess we did lose the guys, I'm gonna end up drowning myself again. I can't get back up here. So yeah, it looks like we did lose my blueprint. That's okay. We'll just craft another blueprint. I'm not too terribly worried about it. I don't have a whole lot of wood, so hopefully we can get us at least a platform out here built, and we can go start cutting down some trees, get us something going. Hopefully this time I don't drown myself. It's not gonna let me place it there. That's okay. We'll do it like this. Set one over there. I'm not gonna try to go for too terrible. Something real big. Not at least not yet right now. We may try to do something a little bit bigger. The further we go on with this, we definitely want enough space to build off of here. Let's see if we have enough to build us some walls. Get us some walls going. I'm out of wood, guys. Okay. We're going to see if we can do this again without getting myself killed again. I know you guys are, some of you guys that have been playing Rust for a real long time are probably looking at me like, come on, that's super easy to get up on a platform out of the water. Be mindful. I've never done that before. This is my first time building out into the water. I'm just kind of going with a little something different. I'm trying to push myself to do something that I haven't done yet or done before, just to give myself some experience. You know, I want to gain more knowledge and grow, and I want to be able to do that with you guys and with this community. You guys are a great bunch of people, and I can't say thank you enough for the things that you guys have done on teaching me how to play the game, helping me out, teaching me how to build things, how to research things. So I want to show you guys that at least I've had the opportunity to grow and learn and be able to help somebody new when they come in. We're just going to run around here and cut down all these trees. Try to get at least 10,000 wood. That should be plenty of wood for us to do what we need to get us an okay base going. And then we can start running around and finding some stone nodes and whatnot, so that way we can get a furnace going. I am going to have to go do a scrap run because I don't believe I have furnaces unlocked as of yet, and in order to smelt the metal ore and the sulfur ore to be able to make other things, we've got to have those furnaces to do that. You can buy a large furnace. You can also find them in the loot crates on the side of the road. Sorry, I got distracted watching the X on the tree and make it easier to cut this tree down. Am I cutting two different trees down? Because I'm noticing that there's another X out there. That's weird. I think the X just glitched out. Anyway, as I was saying, no, that was two trees. I did cut two trees down. Nice. Okay. I don't remember what I was trying to say now. We'll cut this one down right here, and I think we should have enough. Oh yeah, we've got plenty. We've got plenty of wood to complete what we're trying to do now. So we'll go back over here and see what my crazy base is going to turn out to be. Don't really know what I was doing building something like this, because usually I make a bigger platform. I actually, let's see if we may be able to oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, it's not going to let us build there. It wants us to build deeper, and I don't want to build deeper. We've already got a wall there, wall there. So I guess we're just gonna have to kind of go with this for now until I can learn and figure out some newer tricks to get this to work. We'll just go with what we've got for now. Like I said, our biggest plan is we want to try to get us somewhere where we can uh, get in and out of and give us some protection from the elements. Let's see. Let's go ahead and build us a little platform here, and we'll build us one out here. Okay, you're gonna have to move, horse. You're in my way. Okay, build that there, and then what we'll do. Where's the wall? There it is. So we'll build a wall there. A wall there. We'll build a wall there. And then what we're gonna do, just for the entrance, we're gonna kind of do a fatal funnel type deal, where the door opens in this way, door opens in this way, and this one will open this way, just so if somebody opens one too many doors at a time, they're not going to be able to get through. Just kind of gives us a little bit of protection from people. For right now, I'm just going to do a one level building. I usually like to put 2 or 3 levels on my base, just so that way I have my upstairs is going to be for all my workbenches and my research table and stuff like that, and a living quarters upstairs. My downstairs is usually where I put all my furnaces and everything. But for the sake of time and for the sake of everything that we've got going on for today and what I want to do, we're just going to do it like this. Next plan that I want to do is we're going to try eventually to get this up to an iron or an armored base. It may not happen on this one, just because we are so close to server wipe, but we do need to craft us some doors. So let's get us some doors going. We need to get us a furnace or two. That way we can get some wood going. Uh, get us some food going. We do have a little bit of ore that we could smelt. We've got 150 sulfur and 150 of the metal ore. That right there will give us some metal shards. It'd be very helpful on getting that going. We do have to build a TC so that way our building doesn't decay. And then let's go ahead and build us a workbench so we can have a workbench going. Let's get us a couple of these crates going with the wood we've got. Let's see, what else could I do? What else do we need? Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's really all we're going to be able to build right now that we really need. I've got us a couple of the big ones, big chests going. Let's build us some locks. Let's get us, we'll get us some locks going so that we can at least lock the door. I'm using my metal frags that I already have, so it's I'm cheating here. I told myself that we were gonna do it from straight beginning, I apologize for doing that. But it's super easy to find frags, especially if you go. We'll go to the gas station here in just a minute. As soon as I can get some doors on this place, um, we'll get our TC set, get some wood going in the TC. That way our base doesn't decay, and we'll be able to go do a little bit of a scrap run. We'll see what we can get into there. As soon as everything kind of gets done going, we'll go ahead and put that in there for now. Let's go ahead and place our TC because we need to set the TC down. I'm gonna set it right here in this little corner. This is just kind of where I'm gonna want my TC. So we'll set it there. Did a good job of making sure that it got set all the way back. So we're going to put all of our wood right now in there. Let's go ahead and put the scrap in there. We'll put our metal shards. We can put our gunpowder. No, I guess we can't put our gunpowder in there. Can we put our tarps? No, we can't put tarps in there either. I know we can put our fuel in there, so let's just put our fuel in there for now. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take our blueprint for now. Let's set our blueprint in there. We're going to go ahead and put this in here as well. We don't really need that on us. Let's put our cloth. I don't think we can put leather in there. Yeah, we can. Okay. I think that's pretty well going to set us for now on what we're trying to... Just trying to get things up out of our inventory. We'll offload everything else into this chest.
Thank you.
Oh, anti-hack. I don't know why it's... There we go.
Thank you. We have 2 vehicles stopped. It's going to be 1 Chevy pickup truck.
Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. Let's set this other one over here by the TC, just so anything that we need that can go into the TC, at least we'll have it right there. We're gonna leave the TC unlocked for right now. You really shouldn't. You should try to put a lock on it as soon as you can. Get the door to open this way. Get this door to open this way. And then we'll get this door to open that way. Okay, so see, as you open this door, if you try to open, see, you can't get out that way. This one, I mean, it's just kind of a straight shot. It didn't work like I was hoping it would, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and place these locks on here. I'd much rather put these on a metal door, but we don't have the metal to build right now. So that's just kind of where we're going to be at for now. Y'all aren't going to be able to get my codes later on. I'm going to change them. But for now, we're just going to go that route. And now we have locked doors. Let's see, we need to go ahead and place our workbench. So let's place our workbench down right over here. That's going to come in handy once we get done with our scrap run. We'll be able to get us a furnace. That way we can get some stuff built, start getting things going. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to offload this. Keep that on us. That's going to get scrapped. This is going to get scrapped. We'll keep the springs because we always need springs. You need tarps. We'll offload this. We'll keep this. Put that hatchet up for now. We're going to do that. just off that over there for some reason. I don't know why I have that. That's just kind of random. These we can scrap right here. We need to keep that. We're keeping this. Keeping that. Keeping that. We're going to offload that. Offload. I'm actually, for right now, going to scrap that. Offload that. We're going to scrap this. Put those over there. And then we'll keep this here. We're going to go ahead and place this down so that way if I do end up dying, at least I have a place to spawn. We'll just place it back here in the corner. We'll set that right there. And then... okay, so we'll just do it like that. That way I know on the map it'll show me that I have different bags placed. See, I have one there. I have a towel down there, and over here I've got another bag. Just so that kind of keeps me straight on where my bags are and where we're at. So I think we're pretty well good for what I want to take to go scrap. We're going to go ahead. Let's get our health and our hunger up. Drink some water. Okay, now we're fully set. We'll shut that. Open this door. Oh. We're just going to take the horse. We're not going to take the helicopter. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay, so I need to go this way. So we're not too terribly far from where I want to be. It gives us a good little spot. I have a spot where I can fill up my water container, which is a good thing. I've got me a gun. I probably should have left my gun back because when you first start out, you're not going to start out with a gun. You'd probably end up with a bow and arrow from what you loot or find. But I went ahead and just decided that I'm going to use my gun. We're already this far. See, there's some wolves running out behind us. What is that? The wolf killed a pig. That's awesome. That's something I haven't seen yet. Okay, let's see. We're going to feed the horse. We're going to just drop these out in front of the horse. The horse will eat anything. And so to get the health up on the horse a little bit, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna just run through here, and we're gonna take everything. We're gonna take as much as we can, and then we'll go recycle. And oh, there's a pig. Medusa's at it again, trying to get me. I hope if she sees this video, I hope she laughs at those references. Otherwise, I apologize, Medusa. But quit training your hogs to be assassin hogs. I'm just going to run through here, find all the food crates. I want to try to get my horse's health up as much as possible. So everything that we get from here, I'm going to go dump out in front of the horse. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. Okay, we're going to go dump this out in front of the horse. That way the horse can get some higher health. We're going to dump that. We're going to dump that. Dump that. A lot of people give the pickles to the horse. Those pickles will really dehydrate you. Um, so I've been told to avoid them, so I don't eat them at all unless I absolutely have to. And so far, I have not been that desperate yet. So we're on a good trek. If I'm not that desperate yet to have to eat those pickles. Um, Anytime you come through here, you can always find a military crate like this. You're going to have some really neat stuff that you can grab. Sometimes they have weapons. Sometimes they have stuff like this. I've actually managed to get get a large furnace from a military crate, and then right over here you can grab you a green card to go do some green card missions. I am not brave enough yet to do a green card mission by myself, just for the simple fact I haven't done one yet myself uh, with anybody, so I don't really know what to expect. That may be something we try in a future endeavor to see if I can even handle a green card mission, but just by myself. I think it would be something very interesting to do. Something I've wanted to do. I just haven't had the courage to do so yet because I don't want to go in there and lose everything I have. Uh, but as you can see, as we're recycling, you get metal shards, high quality metal, and scrap. And that scrap is what you need uh, in order. This right here, the scrap, that's what you need to be able to unlock things on your workbench and learn how to craft different things and stuff like that. I'm trying my best to not just ramble on, guys. I do apologize for that. But as you can see, we're just kind of running through here. We're gonna scrap as much as we can, keep what we need, and then from there, this tech trash is what you can use to craft all kinds of different things. But it also gives you a lot of scrap too, as you if you end up recycling it. And when you first start out, of course, you want as much scrap as you can get. You also want to try to get as much metal shards and whatnot as you can. We're not going to throw this wood away. Usually I do, but I'm not going to just because we do have a wooden base going right now. So we're going to try to keep what we can. We're going to scrap some more stuff. This armor, I would recommend you keep it, but since I already have armor on, I'm not going to keep it. I'm just going to get rid of it. This large battery, I can find another one later on, so I'm going to go ahead and scrap this one just to get a decent amount of scrap going. Excuse me. So we're just. I'm going to scrap these bandanas because I don't need 3 bandanas too. We'll get rid of that. My sewing kits I usually like to keep because that's how you uh, get your little backpack. Since I have this giant backpack, this military backpack, we're just gonna keep what we've got for now. Um, let's put that tech trash in there. Put that there. I don't have all the guns on me, so I could have left these two back at the base. But as you can see, just from scrapping that, we've got 177 scrap. Uh, that's a decent run. So what I usually like to do is let's go ahead and move these over here. That way it opens up some more space. We're going to put this down here. Put this down here. That when we get a foundry, or if we can find a foundry, we can use that to get fuel. Same way with the animal fat. Animal fat plus your cloth, you can craft low-grade fuel. We're going to put this over here. We're going to try to open up as much space as possible, uh, just so we can get as much as needed. So I've got an empty inventory again, so we're gonna run around here. We're gonna look for some more crates, poke some barrels. We're gonna try to scrap everything we can. Get going on trying to update our base. We may end up actually with enough metal that we can bypass doing a stone and go straight to a metal base. I'm not 100% sure if that's how that works or not, but we'll figure it out here shortly. Okay, nothing else up here. Drop down to this box. Hop down. Sometimes you can find some low-grade fuel in these little baskets. If not, you find the diesel. I mean, it's just kind of a random hit or miss on what you find, what you're gonna get. I don't turn everything down. I like to keep my metal springs, as you guys could see in my loot box before I dropped everything. My gears and my springs, I like to keep those. It gives me the ability to be able to craft my machine gun that I've got. So we're going to keep the springs. That's definitely something I want to keep. And the gears. We can make some garage doors with that. Your metal pipes, you can keep those to make rockets. A satchel bag is like a C4 bomb, except for it's a weaker bomb. Those are great for blowing up doors and different things like that. It's a good little thing to have. But for this sake, I'm just going to go ahead and scrap everything just so you kind of can see what it's going to give you. Let's see, I've got 36 powder already. It's going to give us some more powder. There you go. Now we've got 108 gunpowder, so now we can craft some more. We can scrap some more, or craft more. I'm sorry, we're not scrapping. We're crafting more ammo. I think we got everything from there, so that's already another 100 scrap there. Let's throw that there. That's 196, so we're going to throw that back over there with that. We'll mix that together, throw that together, we'll move that over, and we'll just keep scrapping. We already have a hatchet, so let's go ahead and we'll just scrap that one as well. Throw that crude oil right there. We'll throw it together. That'll give us some decent fuel when we find a foundry or a refinery. I'm sorry, not a foundry. That's let's get us a little bit more cloth. We'll throw this up here. We'll go ahead and scrap that too. And then, of course, as we're making our way back to our base, we can pick up some more stuff, and just the next time that we come out here to go scrap, we can load our pockets back up with what we've got and go from there. If you have an empty hotbar, make sure you check your hotbar before you leave, because you're not going to need some of this stuff. Like, I can throw this in here, I can throw that in there, and recycle that. That'll give me gunpowder. That metal pipe right there, we can recycle it, get some more metal going. That right there, that bullet's going to give us some stone. We'll keep that stone for now. give us a little bit, not much, but a little bit of gunpowder. I don't see why anybody would recycle ammo, but I don't need it. So we're just going to get rid of it. We're going to scrap that. Okay. No. I don't see anything there. Good there. Okay, nothing's respawned yet. Let's go ahead and give our horse this meat, and then we'll see where the health is on the horse when we get on the horse. It's not a whole lot of meat, but hey, I mean, it'll do. Oh. See if that'll drop down in front of the horse for the horse to eat. Let's see. Trying to get him to eat the meat. Come on, you silly horse. Eat the meat. I said you'll eat anything, and now you won't eat my deer meat? Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go back this way. Grab our rifle. That way we have a little bit of light out in front of us. We can see what's going on. See, the health of the horse went up. Horse has got full stamina now. So I can sit here and I can sprint, and his sprint will run out fairly quickly, but not too terribly bad. And then with him running for a little while, he'll just stick with it. You can see I'm getting a cold alert. That's from me wearing the metal and being wet with it raining outside. So that won't be much of a problem. We're gonna go in and we're gonna craft us a little campfire and see what we can do on trying to get warm. Those rugs, and you'll find some bear skins. Those are really good for the comfort when you're inside your base. It just helps with the comfort, makes everything feel a little bit better. Let's see. I need the wood, and then we're gonna craft a couple of these just for right now, so that way we have something to kind of cook our raw meat that we've got. And then I'll pull a little bit of the wood out of the TC and put in the furnaces, so that way we have plenty of wood to go on another adventure. I really don't think, with me being in the water, this is going to be something I have to figure out. See if we can build a platform and place down our refinery, or if I have to do it just on the beach side and we'll have to run back and forth to it. Not 100% sure. It's just going to be trial and error for me. But by all means, this is kind of what I set myself up for. It's going to be Something interesting for sure. Put that in there. We're going to go ahead and turn these on because it will give us a little bit of light. Now, if you step on them while they're burning, you're not going to like it. It's going to hurt. But we are going to go ahead and start cooking some of this meat. Get us some meat going. Actually, I'm going to place one right here too. Just for now. You can't pick them back up, but you can destroy them. So that'll be all right. Excuse me. And it should be crafting. And then this will light up over here by the door. Let's see. Let's grab us some more wood from the TC over here. We won't put as much wood. I don't want to bring our protected time down a whole lot. This will help. This will help us get some meat going. Get that going. Now we've got 3 campfires, pretty well lit up. Nice little shack going. And then we'll take our scrap. We don't have a whole lot, but you can come over here and then you can unlock different things. You can see I don't have a whole lot unlocked. I would like to unlock some of this. So we'll just run this down a little ways. I don't know what that spinning wheel is for. Drop box, triangle grill, floor grill, chain link fence gate. Interesting. Oh, what did I didn't mean to do that. But let's go ahead. Let's unlock some of this clothing. That way at least I can craft some clothing later on. Craft us a miner's hat. And now we've used up a lot of our scrap, but that shows, you know, you can unlock certain things. That right there, we can wear that and turn the light on and still have our hands free. Let's actually we're actually going to probably leave that right here. Let's grab our hammer because I'm just curious. So we'll grab our hammer out of the TC, and of course we'll eat a little bit because we need to. And I am going to see. Let's move our scrap over here. And let's see if, okay, so we can go ahead and upgrade it. So we could upgrade to metal. We could skip going to stone. So let's see if I actually have enough to do that. Oh, I do have more a little bit more. Not a whole lot, but a little bit more. Let's go ahead and we'll throw that in there. We'll throw the fat in there if it'll let us. And our crude oil. We don't have a whole lot of stone. I'm not too worried about the stone. We'll go ahead and put that in there. I doubt we can put that in there. Okay. So we're going to offload this into here. Set that all down. I want to do that. Go ahead and put that there. And then let's see if we have actually enough to may not have enough scrap to do all of it, but we're gonna try. We may have to go make another recycle run when everything respawns. I don't remember what the respawn rate is, but okay. And then we'll start with that. We're not going to demolish the door. I don't want to demolish the door. Close the door. And then what we can do is, once we get this all metal, we can go in and actually make us some metal doors. And see, my building is decaying, so we're going to have to be quick about going and getting us some more metal. Oh, see, and I ran out. And my building is decaying, so we're going to have to go out and get us some metal shards. So we could actually, where I think we might go is right over here to the ferry and the ferry terminal, and we'll go radiate. That way we have we can get a bunch of stuff. We can throw it all in the backpack. We'll get real loaded down and go over to the recycler when we're done and be able to hopefully finish and have enough oh, come on. Well, guys, I think I just got my horse stuck. Oh, no, there we go. There we go. Take that. We're going to take all of this. We're going to keep that rug this time. Ah, shot my horse. I'm an asshole. No. Asshole. Okay, now I guess we need to eat. And I offloaded all of my food. That was smart to do. Excuse me. Sorry again, guys, for that. Let's go ahead and run over here. I'm sure we can find some food. Let's stop and grab these barrels. That had 3 things in it. Interesting. So did this one. I guess I haven't noticed that these barrels have more in them than what they used to. I guess that's new to me. See that? Excuse me. That only had leather gloves in it. That just had 2 things. That was odd. We're gonna go ahead and... Hey, look! There's another one. The one time. The one time, guys. The one time. We're gonna keep these bear skins this time. The bear rugs. And we're gonna place them down inside the maze. We're just gonna go through and we're gonna take anything and everything we can find, and then we're gonna scrap so that way we have plenty of metal shards. Everything we get, we're gonna just scrap it. Except for our fuel and the crude oil, we can't scrap those, but we can keep them. So let's see. Let's run through here. And just take everything we can get. And then we're going to offload these 2 over here. Put that over there. Since we're keeping the rugs, we're going to put the rugs over here. I didn't know we picked up any ammo. That's interesting. We're going to get rid of all of that. And then, for right now, we're going to see how much stuff we can plug in over here. That way we can open up a little bit more space again and keep trucking on picking stuff up. Because we're going to try to get as much stuff as possible. We may keep that knife because my knife may break here soon. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so we've got all of that now. Let's see. Let's run out here to the front of the building. There's usually a military box and a couple of crates out here, so let's see if we can find... There's usually a military box back here, I thought. I'm going to take all of those. There's a crate back here. Take all of this. I may be missing some stuff. Kind of in a hurry to try to get back before we start losing things. I don't want the base to decay too far. If it gets too far, then we won't be able to continue until we get everything repaired and going. Sometimes people forget that they leave stuff in there. So we're just going to check everything. We're going to take all these barrels out. And then on our way back, we will stop by the grocery store, or by Oxum's, the gas station, and we'll see. Excuse me. We'll see if anything's respawned over there, and hopefully that should give us plenty of metal shards to keep our base from decaying. Because of course that's one thing you want. You want to make sure that you're not lacking on, because you want your base to be able to be protected and stay at 100% for at least a few days, just in case life happens and you're not able to get on the next day or anything like that. You want to be able to come back to a base. So we're gonna make sure. I tried to get everything that I could find. It's not a guarantee, but we'll see. There's usually, yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm not gonna go down there because I don't have the ammo or all of my guns to even try and fight the guys that are down there. Okay, I thought I just picked that crate up. Did I not? Oh, I guess I didn't. Well, I did now. Okay, let's see. We'll check the front of the store one more time real quick. I don't see anything. I don't see any more barrels, so we're gonna go back here. Oh. That spawned pretty quick. Okay, now that everything is full, we're going to hop in here, and we're just gonna start scrapping everything. Usually you're going to want to try to keep these gun bodies and use them for something later on, but right now we're just focused on trying to gather as much metal shards as we can. We want as much as we can get. We're just going to scrap everything we can just to ensure that we can get enough. Enough metal shards. We're going to need quite a bit to keep the upkeep up on our base once we get it all metal. Hopefully we can do it this run. We're gonna shoot for it anyway. See what we can get it. Hopefully we can get quite a bit. I don't see why we wouldn't, but I mean I can't make any guarantees. But like I said, we're gonna try. We're gonna shoot for it. We're gonna shoot for it. I'm even gonna scrap these bullets right here. These bullets will give us a little bit of metal. And that's what we need. We need as much as we can get. We'll keep the gunpowder, of course. Come on. We're getting close. I'm even going to scrap my springs because I need to make sure that we can keep our base up. That's the last thing we need, is to lose our base. We just worked so hard on it. Excuse me. I think we actually might be able to make it this round, guys. I think we'll be all right. I didn't stop to look to see what our upkeep was gonna be, what it was gonna require, but I'm pretty sure we should be okay once we get all this scrapped and going. Scrap that metal pipe. More wood. We're not going to turn those down. Let's get that gear in there. Throw that flashlight in there. We'll throw that in there. This should give us plenty of stuff to work with. We're going to have another decent amount of scrap going too. Okay, so we got us a good little amount going. I'm not going to complain about that. So that's 2,843 just from picking up what we got there, and 500 scrap. That's not bad. Okay, and then looks like we've got some more stuff that spawned back in, so we're going to go ahead and we're just going to hit this one more time. Not everything spawned back in, but that's okay. Like I said, we're just going to run through here real quick, pick up what we can. We'll scrap. Oh, my knife broke. We should have kept that other knife, guys. That'll be alright. We'll just use our gun. It's not ideal. I don't want to. I try not to use my gun. I don't like shooting the barrels. But it's gonna be alright. Like I said, there's not gonna be a whole lot that spawned back. But at least what we can do is we can run through here just real quick. We're gonna have a couple of barrels. So we'll just pick up what we can, and then we'll move on back to Oxum's and then back to the base. I'm just doing a quick sweep through, make sure we're not missing any crates or anything like that, because we're not going to get a whole lot from these barrels. Run back through here. We'll get on our horse and then we'll scrap everything that we pick up from here. We'll just pick it all up at... we'll pick it all up and scrap it. Recycle it. Excuse me. We'll recycle it at Oxum's. We're gonna have to kind of be mindful of our ammo too, just so that we're not. We'll hop on the horse. Then we're gonna run right over here. We're gonna run off and go to the gas station. I should stop and be getting these barrels. But maybe some other time. Let's see what we can get from this. Some more decent stuff here that we can scrap. There's another one. It's just going to be stuff that we scrap anyway. Let's go ahead. We're going to scrap this knife. I'm not going to try to rebuild it. We're just going to scrap it. I don't think we'll get anything for it, but we're going to scrap it anyway if it'll let us. That's an honest question that I don't have the answer to on if it will or not. That was a good catch there. See, we can get some fuel here. Okay, let's go ahead and scrap. Let's see what we've got, and then we need to get back to the base. Like I said, I don't want to leave it too terribly long. I don't know how long it would last without us putting stuff in the TC to keep it from decaying. I don't know what the decay rate is, so we're just going to err on the side of caution, and we're going to move as quick as we can. It's just something I don't know a whole lot about just yet, so we're gonna err on the side of caution. Once we get done with this little run here, once we get our TC set and everything's good to go, then we're probably gonna call it there when we get everything kind of squared away. I think we got ourselves going for a good setup, good things going, so we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up when where we leave off. Hopefully tomorrow. If not, I do have to work 2 days this week, so if I can't pick it up this week or pick it up these next couple of days, then we'll definitely pick it back up Friday, pick up where we left off, and get some things going. this going as we can. I wasn't anticipating getting this much cloth. I'm gonna go ahead and burn through these satchels too. These satchels aren't going to give us any metal, but I'm not going to turn down any of the gunpowder either. I think we're just about done with scrapping everything we need to. Alright, so let's see what our total output's going to be here, guys. 3,932. I think that's a pretty good start. Hopefully we've got more than enough of what we need. So we're going to go ahead and... Where did I park my horse at? Right here. We're going to go ahead and run back to the base and see if we can't finish it off, and then put the metal shards in and see just how long we have. Shouldn't have probably done this until we had a furnace, so that way we could go mine some metal ore and get that metal ore going, so that way we weren't just sitting ducks and hoping that we get enough scrap from the ferry terminal and the gas station. But you live and you learn. So definitely made a mistake by trying to start out too early by going straight to metal. But we'll be alright. We'll make it. Our base is definitely decaying. It needs 840. We've got plenty of wood. Let's go ahead and let's try to finish at least the walls real quick with what scrap we've got. And then from there, we should be. Oh yeah, I think we'll be alright, guys. I just think we might have gotten lucky. Oh, I'm standing in the fire. That hurt. Okay, now let's take the rest of this. We're protected for a day, guys. That's all right. We'll hop back. I'll hop back on tomorrow, and we'll go for another run. Let's go ahead and get these placed real quick. Just kind of help liven the place up a little bit. Let's see. I think all of our food's done cooking, so let's go ahead and turn these off for now. We don't need to burn through all of our wood if we can keep from doing so. Eventually, we are going to need the eventually we will need that charcoal, and so we will just start burning things. But for now, we're just going to make this place a little bit cozier. We got 41 hours, got 25% upkeep. I think we're good right here, guys. Again, I want to say thank you to everybody that has helped me in playing the game, understanding the game. You guys are a great bunch of people. I really enjoy you guys. Y'all are phenomenal, and I don't have the words to properly thank you guys. Y'all are dear friends of mine, and as far as I'm concerned, that's all that matters. It may not mean much to you guys, but hey, at least I think you guys are worth it. So with that, guys, I think we're just gonna go ahead and call it here tonight. I do want to say I greatly appreciate you guys. Again, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, guys. I'm gonna do better. I promise. I'm gonna do better on making videos. Hold me to that. If y'all guys don't hear from me for a while, check in. Please check out my Discord. I do have a server. I will eventually figure out how to get that linked so that way you guys can join my Discord, so you can leave me messages and tell me to get up and make a video. But again, thank you guys for joining me tonight. I think we made a pretty good start. We got us a metal base already. We're going to have to go get some metal shards tomorrow. Thank you. Y'all have a great night.